Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's Will or JimSauce, and I'm back with another random Runescape memory. So today I have quite an old story, and it was actually, wow, what's 2014? So more than 5 years ago, I'd say by now. Me and one of my old friends, his name is Alex. We used to go to school together. I highly doubt he watches my videos. I mean, I'm sure if I messaged him on Facebook or something, and I was like, "Yo, what's up, man?" He would remember me. And basically before Skype, all right, we used to talk on the phone all the time. Like after school, as soon as I was able to get on RuneScape, I'm just like, you know what? I'm calling Alex, because back then he was that guy who was around the same level and played as much as you did. So you loved like being around and talking to that person. So I would always call him up and be like, "Yo, Alex, what are you doing?" So one day we had this idea that we were going to write out a list. So in school, we wrote out a list of things that we want to accomplish and items that we want to get. Now, back then, one of my things was like, I really wanted to get 99 fletching. And once I got 99 fletching, I could work on getting money for full Verax. That was like one of my favorite Barrows sets back in the day. To have full Verax was just like the sickest thing in the world. So that was one of my goals. I know I wanted to get like a few other things, but that was my main goal. So we were trying to think like, what exactly are we going to do for this money? So we had the idea of making a bank tab that was strictly for just any loot that we could possibly get. So we would literally, whatever we found possible to make money with, we would do it. We would do it until we get bored, until we would hop onto something else. If we saw like any free loot on the ground, we'd pick it up, we'd put right in the tab, and we would just try to see how much we could make. And at the start of the day, we would tell each other how much we have in our tab, and then at the end of the day, we would show and price check each other on how much we had in the tab. So at one point, I'm pretty sure I had one of each log in the game, just in my bank. Just we spent a lot of our time in the tree gnome village. We would kill the tortoises for tortoise shells. We would pick up swamp toads. We would pick up the little crunchy foods that they drop. I honestly can't remember what it is at this point. We would do like the gnome mini game. We would cut yew trees. We would cut magic trees. We would try to do anything we could, and we spent a lot of time there. Now you guys are probably thinking like those are terrible money makers. We actually made a lot of money from that. Other things we would do, obviously, like green dragons, blue dragons. You know, if we were venturous enough, we would go out into the wild. We would kill red dragons, just anything we could to put in this tab. And it was great because it kind of put me in a position now where I know that I can do that. You know, making a loot tab, just keep the stuff. As long as you keep on making progress, you're gonna have that money for whatever it is that you want. Like right now, I think my loot tab is like 180 mil or something like that. I didn't even know that I was, you know, getting that much. Like I knew I was doing QBD and I was doing Sarah a lot. And now looking at it, like through everything that I've done, I just kept it and added it up, and it's like around 180, 185 mil or something like that. And you know, once I sell that, I'm gonna have so much money to just spend on like really anything that I want. And just looking back on it, it was so sweet. Like it didn't matter if it was the best method. It could have been the worst method. It didn't matter. We just did anything we could to make some GP. And I think that's something that we should take into consideration nowadays. Even if it's not the best, it might be the worst. If it's something that's going to keep you, you know, in the game and keep attention or pay attention to the game more, and not get you bored, just go ahead and do it. Because in the end, you're right, it may not be the most efficient, but sometimes the most efficient ways are the most boring methods. So if you want to go out and, you know, you can kill frost dragons, you can kill QBD, but if you want to take it old school, kill some green dragons, or go ahead and get unicorn horns or something like that. It doesn't have to be the fastest. Just go ahead and do it. Just keep it up in a bank tab. Do what you got to do. I mean, that's just something that I just thought of, and I thought it was a cool story to share. Just little things that we used to do back in the day. Just a random RuneScape memory. So that's exactly what the series is called for a reason. Just random memories of whatever. So I should be streaming later. I do have a little bit of a sore throat. Giggity. I know I'm gonna get comments about that, but I should be okay to do that unless for some reason like I get shot in the throat. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. If you guys did enjoy, remember to leave a like down below. I love talking to you guys. I love making vids for you guys. Almost at 30k subs. It's getting wild. I gotta think of a video to make. I have an idea, just not sure exactly how I want to execute the plan. but I'm going to be talking to some people about it. So other than that, guys, take it easy. Peace.